What's up, everybody? It's ZLAND. Welcome back to another video. In this one, I'm going to find a random picture in my camera roll and then tell the story behind it. Let's do it. Okay, we're going to start off by generating a random number between 1 and 10, and that's how many times we're going to scroll down through my photos. 3. Okay, we got all my photos out. Time to scroll down 3 times.
1, 2, 3.
Alrighty. Just waiting for them to load. Okay, perfect. They loaded. Now I just have to generate a random number between 1 and 9 to figure out which picture I select from this row. Alrighty, let's generate it. 6. Okay, cool. The 6th picture of this row.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
We have this one. Perfect. This is a picture that I'm going to tell the story behind. Okay, let's dive in. Looks like this picture was taken in Great Falls, Montana. I was probably around 12 or so at the time. Well, let's see. 2019 is 2022 now. So that was 3 years ago. There's no way. I was 14 then. Okay, either way. It's in Great Falls, Montana. It looks like my mom and my dad, they're doing well together. Although right now, not so much. It's a long story. Basically, they were married, then they split up, then they got married again, then they split up again. So this is the right before the second time they got married, right? And they look to be happy. We were at this big old dam, I remember, and I remember we walked to the dam, okay? And then we were taking pictures of the dam, and then they thought this was some, like, pretty scenic spot for me to take a picture of them. Let's see. Journey not easily forgotten. Interesting. That's what the sign says. Journey not easily forgotten. I don't know what that means. I guess it means we can always learn stuff from our past. But this actually gets really interesting and a little sad because I remember after taking this picture, I ran all the way back. I was in track at the time, and I wasn't very good at track out of Missouri. I was pretty slow, honestly, at the mile. I remember getting last a couple times. Hey, I got second to last though once, which made me pretty happy. But either way, I was into running, right? Oh, dude, there's so much I could get into. I remember I would run barefoot on like a gravel trail to train myself out in Missouri. I would just like go like at least a mile, just like barefoot on gravel, torturing myself so that I would become a better runner. It didn't work though. I did like pole vaulting though. Okay, back to the point. So yeah, I was running. I remember after taking this picture, I ran back to the car because I wanted to like beat my family home because I have a brother and sister, and I wanted to beat them back to the car. And when I got back, there was his name was Uncle Sammy. Okay, unfortunately, about a year ago he passed, which is super sad, like really sad. But he was awesome, dude. He drove a truck. He like went miles, thousands, hundreds of thousands of miles, millions of miles, I think, without ever crashing, being a semi-truck driver, which is super impressive. And he was just super nice because I remember running back to the parking lot and he was there in his car, and I remember sitting in the car with him as I was waiting for my family to get back to the lot. And I was just like talking with him. He was like, "Hey, how you doing?" I was like, I'm doing all right. You know, I said I was doing all right. I was not doing amazing. There was some struggles going on with like addiction and crap, all that dumb stuff. But I remember he had like it was a bag of like a Ziploc bag of coins of money, and it was at least like $10, I think. And I remember he gave it to me, and he was like, "Here, you can have this, split it with your siblings." And it's just such a cool memory for me. Yeah, it's unfortunate that he passed, but I guess that's this picture. Pretty water, pretty sky. They call Montana big sky country, if you didn't know that. But yeah, that's about it. All right, well, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video idea. Let me know if it's a good idea, and I'll continue doing it. I can make it a series, finding random pictures and telling the story behind them. Okay, love you so much. Goodbye.